Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Beautiful, blessed Thursday morning here in beautiful, cold Las Vegas. Well, cold for us, warm for some others. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody? Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day. I know I am. Well, fantastic morning so far. Let's see who's tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Kissy B, Matthew, Chapendi. Good morning. I seen your order come through for my personal plays. I have not texted out my personal plays yet for today. They'll actually be texted out as soon as we get off the live show. All my plays will be posted, or all my plays will be sent out. So I'll be texting you as soon as we get off the live show. My plays will start going out. Takes me about a half hour to an hour to get them all out. But once that happens, as soon as we get off the live show, about a half hour to an hour, my personal plays will be sent out. Cassie143 tuning in. Domikos tuning in. Hemp Help, thank you. Mark, thank you. Actually, I got an email from you, Mark. I believe it was from you. I haven't had a chance to respond. I just saw it not too long ago, as soon as I got it in the office. I believe it was from you, so thank you. I do appreciate that. Mr. Douglas, thank you. Ryan. Roger, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. JD, good morning. You hit the game of the week. Fantastic. Yeah, it's going to be a great day today. Smokey Brandon, what's going on? Mr. Brackens, happy Thanksgiving to you too. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I know it's dark. I know it's early. I know you guys have a lot of choices out there to watch live shows, so we do always appreciate when you guys tune in with us. It's always greatly appreciated. William tuning in via text message. Thanks, Will, for tuning in, brother. I'm going to be sending out our email update, letting everybody know that we are live here in just a second. So bear with me, and want everybody to know that we are live, and that way nobody misses a beat. But remember, guys, if you ever miss a live show, rest assured you can always come back and watch the archive version. NFL. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. So if you're already live with us, disregard the email that you're going to get if you're a part of our website and a member on our website. And let me tell you, man, it's going to be an absolute big, big, big weekend or week for us, as well as you guys. All right, I got it getting posted on the front of the website as well, so that's done. Email is sending. We're rocking, we're rolling. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified each and every single time we go live or we drop a free play video. That way you'll be notified. My game of the week is in football today. I had a couple people ask me. It is in football today. I'm not saying if it's college, not saying it's pro, side, or total, but what I will tell you is it's going to be a flat-out winner, just like last week's college basketball game was, or the week before that's college football game. Benny, thank you. Actually, I saw that. Good morning as well. Smokey Brandon says Bears, Buffalo, and Atlanta. 2 dogs and a favorite there. D. Rob, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Ryan, my game of the week is later on this afternoon. Yeah. Here's how the schedule goes for big games, because we have it's happened before, but it's one of the rare weeks where things line up together, and we've got some big stuff. You need to be signed up by 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. You need to be signed up by 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's one of those games after that. It's one of those games. One of those 3 remaining games. Today, my game of the week. Tomorrow, college football game of the year, which is absolutely awesome. It's not a money line bet, but that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying if it's a side or a total. I'm just saying it's not a money line bet. Raider for life, what's going on? Marcus, good morning. So today, my game of the week. Tomorrow, our college football game of the year. And we're keeping, I got them to do a $50 theme for the entire weekend. So like how when we put our guaranteed Saturday or my game of the week on sale for $50, you guys love it. So I've got them doing that for not only my game of the week today, but game of the year. I got them to do 50, which we have never done a game of the year at 50. They're always 100 or more. So the fact that I got them to do it is pretty damn cool. Saturday, guaranteed Saturday. That one's also, they're doing that one again for 50, which is, again, I'm happy about. And then obviously our NFL Sunday play on Sunday, $50. So we've got big guaranteed games out there every single day this week. Big D Mall in the house. Dave, happy Thanksgiving. Lifted some weights the other day. I can barely move my arms today, 2 days later. Christopher Bayer, good morning, good morning, good morning. Shane Russell, good morning. If you guys are on my personal plays, they have not been sent out yet. Premium plays are already posted on the website. And all those big games, my game of the week is posted on the website. The game of the year is posted on the website. Guaranteed Saturday is already posted on the website. Our big NFL Sunday play is already posted on the website. Everything is posted on the website. Everything is locked, loaded, ready to fire, ready to bet now. And more than likely, I'm willing to take a big stab that you're not going to get any better lines than we've got on there right now. I promise you that much. The lines will be moving, especially the way that we move them. Oh, man. Never SKC, good morning. James H. Mr. Blevins. Mark, it was I really do appreciate it. It was a very nice email. Thank you. Ryan, game of the week. How much am I dropping? I already have 10K on it. Well, 11K. 11 to win 10. I'm trying to get a little more on it, but my motorhome's already outside of the office, motorhome and Jeep, and we are headed up to the mountains as soon as I get off the live show. I'm texting out my games, breaking down this little little backdrop. Well, part of the backdrop, because it's pretty big. Breaking down part of the backdrop, and then headed out of town, throwing it in the motorhome, grabbing my laptop, grabbing my iPad, my client list, and the notes that I need for this weekend, and then we're headed out of town. So I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to get to the book on the way, but we'll see. I mean, I got some more to mobile bet, but I already did mostly mobile betting last night after we released it. Big D Mole in the house. What's going on, Dave? Robert Smith, good morning. So for everybody that doesn't know, it's my game of the week is today. Game of the year is tomorrow. Game of the year is the company's. Game of the week is obviously mine. Clearly listed on the website. When you go to the guaranteed tab, tells you the date of the play, game of the week, today, game of the year, tomorrow, guaranteed Saturday will always be on Saturday, and then our NFL Sunday play will always be on Sunday. Black Friday deals going on. What I'm doing is I'm popping up the live odds because I unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go live for 2 to 3 hours like we normally do. Tomorrow I probably can. We'll be parked. I'll be at the inside little location where I can set up and film, and then the wife and little one will still be sleeping. So what we're going to do is I'm popping up the odds. We're going to go over the games, break down some games, take a look at some college hoops. Take a look at some college hoops as well. And then we'll go from there. Break down these 4 football games and see how much time after that we got to break down some college hoops. But for everybody that doesn't know, Black Friday is going on right now. Black Friday deals are absolutely insane. You can get a month of premium plays for $7.49. You can actually get premium plays for, what is it? Well, premium plays and my personal plays. You can get combo packages for less than $50 a month. You get like combo packages for $40 a month. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, the deals that they're running. I don't know where my live chat went. There it is. Oh yeah, Ryan. Thank you, Benny, for saying that. As Benny purchased it today. As soon as you purchase, you get access to it. You don't have to call in. You don't have to text. You're not waiting for anybody to email you. You get access to it as soon as you purchase. As soon as you purchase, Ryan. Marcus, you like the game of the year, right? Well, I'll be honest with you. If I didn't like it, we wouldn't put it out. Joe, morning, everyone new here. Love the program. Love the breakdowns on the games. Love the picks. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for joining us. Glad to see new people coming to join us, and new people coming to experience the show and enjoy the show and the breakdowns and the games and all of that good stuff. So thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. If you're new to the channel and you're not familiar with us, we go live 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, Saturday and Sundays, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. However, we're treating today and tomorrow as a weekend schedule, so we're taking our weekend schedule, Thanksgiving today, and then the day after Thanksgiving tomorrow, and then Saturday, Sunday. So today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday will be live, same time, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, breaking down all the action. William, yeah, it's right around there. Maybe a little bit more. It's our big game of the year. Be one of my biggest bets in college football of the entire year. Well, I am. What's going on, sir? Thanks for joining us. Joe Dirt, I actually saw 6 right before I went live. I actually saw 6 in the Bears game not too long ago. I'll tell you what I see right now. No, Robert, you won't see a spread for probably a little bit longer. Or at least it wasn't right before I went live. Yeah, CG Technologies and the stations all have it at 6 here. All right, just getting everything up and running. That way we can jump into these games. Joe says double fisting for the game of the week. Can't wait. It's definitely going to be a great time. Thank you, Who Dat Bob. Good morning, Bobby. Hope you guys had a safe trip to, I believe you said you were headed to Dallas. So hopefully you had a safe trip. You, the missus, and the family. Who asked about that question? Mr. Brackens, it's against a spread bet. And yeah, the Lions are starting their old third stringer. Third stringer getting a big start today. Oh, okay, Fasty. Donking out on free plays. Yep, we went 0-2 on free plays yesterday. Still 5-2 on the week, including a premium play that was the size of a guaranteed Saturday play. So I'd have to say we're still doing pretty good. But if dropping a couple free plays hurt you, then you should probably reevaluate betting size. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Ryan. I think he'll be a good addition to the Lions. But you got to remember he's getting thrown to the Wolves. Luckily, he's only playing, Mac and the Bears. Always sucks dropping a couple free plays, but hey, 5-2 on the week. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it, including what, 3-1 on our big premium plays, premium and personal plays. There it is on the screen. 5-2 this week on free plays, including a 3-1 on our big games, which should have everybody up huge if you're betting them. All right, guys, we're going to break down these games. We're going to move right into football and NFL football, actually. And matter of fact, yeah, we'll do the NFL first. We'll start with the Bears and the Lions game, and then we'll move on to the Bills and the Cowboys, Saints and the Falcons revenge game for the Saints. Then we'll move into the college football, and then hopefully we have some time. We can break down the Michigan, North Carolina losers bracket game. Now, it's not a losers bracket, but the way both teams played and both teams not covering the spread, they should be in the losers bracket. Speaking of North Carolina, anybody watch that game? What a disaster North Carolina shooting yesterday. If I'm correct, it was 29 of 71 shooting from the field. 29 of 71 shooting from the field. I know you did, Tom. I know you did. Couldn't hit a free throw at the end of the game. Yeah, Matthew, it's like they shot 2% from the field. Andre, they missed a lot of easy shots. Yeah, I watched part of the game and then ran out of time. I was trying to. Michael, it wasn't even the pesky Tide. That was North Carolina shooting 29 of 71 from the field. Benny, you bought it down to 8. Okay, you got a nice little winner there. You squeaked in a win, you lucky dog, you, Benny. Yeah, good old Dayton, huh? Yeah, it was. North Carolina was a disaster from their shooting, and it wasn't even Alabama being pesky. It was just straight. North Carolina killed it. North Carolina killed it all themselves. They did the dirty work themselves. They did us in themselves. That was a heartbreaker, but it is what it is. I mean, it sucks to lose a premium play. That would have put our premium plays at 3-1. Premium plays ended up going 2-2 yesterday. On the brink of going 3-1 again for 3 straight days. Virginia Tech getting blown out by BYU in the second half. Holy hell. What a horrible, horrible, horrible second half for Virginia Tech coming out. Just taking a look, see if there's anything. Just so everybody knows, Georgia's top wide receiver, Lawrence Cager, he's more likely going to be out several weeks with an ankle injury. So if you guys are looking to move on Georgia, that's college football news, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Who Dat Bob. Matthew, does that mean we treat North Carolina like we treat Michigan? No. The problem is Michigan, it's not their shooting. It's just they don't play a full 40 minutes. North Carolina played a full 40 minutes. But they just couldn't shoot for shit. D-Rob, I coach high school hoops, so I couldn't have been more frustrated. Man, I could only imagine. I could only imagine, man. Fundamentals. What's the biggest bet that I have ever bet? I bet 100K twice. And I've shown the tickets on the live shows. The first one was a loser. On the flippin' Yankees. A couple years ago, game 2 against the Astros. Astros beat them 2-1. I remember the game. I remember every at-bat. I remember every score. I remember everything about losing. And then the very next game, I went back and I put another 100K on them as a small dog. And I won. So I won it back plus a little bit. And I don't remember jack shit from that game. I only remember the losing game. Sadly, right? You only remember your big losses. You never remember your big wins. But when I did that, it opened up too many eyes, and you get too many questions. It's easier to go bet 5-20 and spread it out everywhere. But yeah, I showed that ticket on the live show. That ticket was on the live show a couple of years ago. Mike Smith, I had the Lakers, North Carolina parlayed yesterday, bought down Lakers to 6 and North Carolina to 9, so pissed, was hoping to get the freaking push last night. But man, I could only imagine. Lakers down huge. And made a nice comeback. Unfortunately, winning by 4 is not going to make us any money. Shane says, wow, some of those college basketball spreads were right on yesterday. Yeah, a lot of them are right on. I mean, they generally are. The bookmakers are only going to get better as the season goes by. The spreads will get tighter as the season goes by. the Colorado-Washington State game, we predicted a 72-70 final. Or, no, I mean, we predicted a 72-70 final. It ended up being 79-69. So we were close on the Washington State side. We gave out a lean real quick. I'm just looking, like you brought up the actual scores. And then we'll dive right into the games. And we're going to bust through the games pretty quickly today. So, how about this prediction? In the live show yesterday, I told you Ole Miss and Penn State would have a final score 73-71. Right? That's what I told you guys on the final or on the show yesterday. 73-71 and take the over. It was 74-72. Not bad. Not bad for a final score prediction, being right on, spot on. Do I ever bet? Do I ever watch the games? Yeah, I do. I do watch the games. Not all of them. Most of them. When I get home and I'm out of work, I spend a lot of time with my little one, though. I got a 4-year-old at home. I come home and she's all over me, so. No, we haven't actually talked college basketball, and yeah, Robert Smith, we're more than likely going to break down that game as long as we have time. So we're going to jump through the NFL. We're going to do NFL, all three games. We're going to do the college football, and then if we have time from there, we'll jump into some college hoops, and we'll start with the big Michigan game first. Even though I know there wasn't a line out on it 30 minutes ago. Yeah, there's still no line out on it. Not yet. Not even a consensus line yet. But, I mean, I could tell you where we believe the line will be. I'll tell you right now where we have the line at. Our system's pretty good at predicting where the line will be. We have North Carolina favored by 1.5. So, that line will probably come out North Carolina laying 1 to laying 2. So you guys can mark my word on that one and let me know when the line comes out what it's going to be at. DraftKings has it at 4. Should be a good game. Should be a good game. All right, let's get back to the NFL, guys. First game we're going to touch, Bears, Lions. Game 305, 306 for you guys. You got the 5-6 Bears, 4-7 straight up, 3-8 against the spread. Going up against the 3-7-1 Lions. LT, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, sir. 4-7 against the spread. 7-4 on the over. Raider for Life, no, we're going to do the NFL, college football, then college basketball. JD, my bookie, has it at 2. It's pretty close. We see it as a 1.5 point line, but we'll see where it's at. All right, taking a look at the odds on this game, guys. Lions actually opened up as a 1.5 point favorite. Some quarterback news came about, yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Public riding high on the Bears, public back in the Bears, the public, the Sharps, everybody in the world back in the Bears. Has the line all the way up to 6. 5.5 still in a couple spots, but the line is definitely moving towards 6. We still see 6 at the William Hill Books, CG Technologies, and Station Casino Properties. Total on the game opened up at 41. It is now down 4 points to 37. Extremely low total. Extremely low total for Thursday, Thanksgiving football. And, well, Five Dimes actually has their line preset at -7 plus 117. But -7, -6. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's 6 now at Five Dimes. 6 minus $1.10 plus 6 minus $1.10. So even Five Dimes has a line at 10. Not that I put any weight in where the public is betting or where the sharps are betting. I could really give a rat's ass. Sorry, I was reading text. No problem, Trent. Whenever you're ready, brother. But as far as, where the public or the sharps are betting, first of all, the disclaimer, I could care less where they're betting. Where they bet has no bearing on not where $1 of mine will ever go. I don't give a rat's ass where somebody who's self-imposed title on Twitter or YouTube is betting or the public is betting. All that matters is where my wad of cash goes. But I read the numbers for you guys because some of you guys like to know. But I'm telling you guys, you shouldn't base your bets on where the public is betting or where they're not betting. But Bears getting 79% of the handle there on every ticket laying the points. They're actually up to 6 now. 74% of the public is all right in the under as well. 88% all taking the Bears on the money line to win outright. So with that being said, we could dive into the game, and you're instantly going to see things like the Bears 8-1-1 against the spread on the road versus an opponent before playing the Vikings. Lions get the Vikings next week. Detroit just 1-6 against the spread versus an opponent after playing the Giants. And the Bears 13-2 on the under with Trubisky at starting quarterback. These two teams have already played. If you forget, these two teams have already played. With the Bears winning 20-13. The Bears have already beat them 20-13. Not long ago, folks. 18 days ago. All right, let's dive into these two teams. You're going to find out Lions riding a nice big 4-game losing streak. They've actually only won 1 out of their last 7 games. They lost straight to Oakland, losing 31-24. They lost to the Bears 20-13. They lost to Dallas 35-27, and then they just lost to the Redskins last week 19-16. All right, now for the Bears. They've won 2 out of their last 3 games. They had a big win over the Giants, beating them 19-14. They lost to the Rams 17-7, and then they beat up on the Lions, like we were just saying, 20-13. They call you Tommy Sharp here on Wisco, huh? Love it, love it. Tommy Sharp. Garrett, we'll try and take a look at that one when we get to college basketball. Thank you, LT. Happy Thanksgiving to you and the missus as well. So, going to be a good day today, guys. That I promise you. All right, guys, you're going to find out Bears averaging just 17.1 points per game. Not been effective running the ball at all, averaging only 79 yards at 3.4 yards per carry running the ball. 191 yards in the air, averaging just 5.4 yards per passing attempt. They'll be going up against a Lions defense that's been torched quite a few times, giving them just 26.5 points a game. 121 yards down on the ground, rushing the ball is 275 in the air. And not bad, surprisingly. The Lions, they're only actually -1 on turnovers. Surprising with a record of 3-7-1 straight up. They're only -1 on turnovers. All right. Now, you take a look at the Bears on offense. The Lions on offense. Averaging 23.6 points per game, getting 106 rushing yards a game on average at 3.9 yards per carry. They definitely rush the ball fairly a good amount. However, they found themselves behind quite a bit, so they've always been playing catch up with the air game, averaging 273 yards passing at 7.6 yards per passing attempt. They'll be going up against a Bears defense that has been fairly stingy, especially on the ground, holding teams to 97 rushing yards a game at 3.7 yards. A carry holding teams to 17.1 points per game, as well as 219 yards in the air And the Bears are also +3 on the turnover. So we've got a 4 turnover differential. Not that big of a number, but will probably be enough to put an extra turnover in the Bears' pocket. Just going to depend on where on the field it happens and if they're able to put some points up on the board because of a turnover. Based on their history, probably not. As far as this game goes, we've got a play on the side. However, on the total on this one, obviously, both teams trend under. Under. They average 40.7 points per game scored combined. They average giving up, 43.6, I think it was, combined. Excuse me. They're capable to put up some points if they get the right scenarios and the right situations. I'm trying to. It was a tough one for me. The total was a tough one for me. I liked the over. The new quarterback for the Lions kind of swayed me away from taking a bet. I do believe it probably goes over. If you can't tell, the total's a pass. The total's a hard pass for me, like a big pass. But I think it goes over. If it goes over, it doesn't go over by much. And watch, it'll end up being a 35-28 game and we get 60-something points. But to me, if I had to lean on it, I would take the over, but not by much. So if I had to do anything, I would take the over 37, but I'm not. I could also plead it, like Tom just said, I could plead the case on why it can be a 17-7 or 14-10 final. Lai, good morning. William says Lions team total under. James H says the Bears will get a score on defense. And that's going to be the thing, James. If the Bears get a score on defense, then it'll probably be enough to help them push the over. Thank you for the happy Thanksgiving. Right back at you. Right back at you. Man, it's going to be a good day today. We got Black Friday rolling. We got my game of the week later on today. I mean, it's going to be a good day today. All right, next game, because we want to bust through all of these real quick, and we don't have too much more that we're going to be live for maybe 40 minutes more. So see if we can bust through some of these and do some quick 5-minute breakdowns in college hoops for you guys as well. All right. On to the next one. William, the Bears have to score on defense because their offense can't score anything. That's a good assessment right there. That's a pretty good assessment right there. First of all, guys, if you guys are new to the YouTube channel, subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. That way you get notified each and every single time we drop a free play video. Benny, I'm looking at your email right now. And I'm going to see if I can load it in the system. Benny bought our free play yesterday down. Since Benny won, we're going to record it as a winner. No, I'm just kidding. As much as I'd like to, I wish I could. But unfortunately, I can't record it as a winner for us because we lost at -9.5. Good old Ben Dog there bought it down to 8 and hammered home a win. Benny, you don't mind if I show it off, right? I want to ask first. You tell me it's okay, sir, and I'll post it up. Marquise, what's going on? So what's up, Cap Nation? First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving, Kyle. Right back at you. Happy Thanksgiving, Marquise, to you and your family. Thank you for all the hard work you put in. It's greatly appreciated. FNUNC, yeah, horrible shooting. Chuck, thank you for signing up. I saw you jumped on board. Game of the year and 100% investment. Absolutely. Thank you, Chuck. Tony Rajudi Peaches, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. All right, while we wait for old Ben Dog to let me know if I can show off the ticket that he emailed in, we're going to start doing game 307, 308. Buffalo, Dallas. The Bills 8-3, straight up fighting for seeding. Cowboys 6-5 straight up. 7-4 against the spread, 7-4 on the over. Also, the Bills 7-3-1 against the spread and 3-8 on the over. Thank you, Will. I always appreciate that. Joe, do I recommend buying points? Usually, no. If you're on one of our guaranteed games and we put out a guarantee on it, then yeah, I would take it on a big game. Yeah, on a big game like that, then yeah. Tony Rajudi here, a game of the year. Yeah, it's definitely not on the Rams. I promise you. I promise you, and I feel for you, brother, because we gave out everybody the Ravens as a huge guaranteed Saturday caliber of a play. We gave it to everybody free during the live show on Monday. So I feel your pain. But it's okay. We can make it up for you. Where you lost somewhere else, we'll make it up for you, brother. Alex, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And again, to everybody that's watching, happy Thanksgiving. And I know I'm here nice and early with you guys on a Thanksgiving morning, and I'm glad to be here with you guys. We'll be live again tomorrow, day after Thanksgiving, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 Pacific. I mean, it's dark. It's early. I'm not going to be in the office tomorrow when I film. I am going to bring the backdrop with me and my new iMac Pro, as well as my my MacBook Pro, as well as my iPad Pro. So we'll have the show running. Show will be going off without a hitch. I've already got a nice little spot to film from the campground. They're going to let me come inside, so that way I don't have to disturb the family. They're going to let me use they got a little business center there. So they're going to let me film from the business center, so that way I can plug into their, hardwire into their network. Marcus, yeah, we would definitely, you're definitely known. Definitely known. Hold on one second, guys. All right, sorry. Replying. Trent, you just got a text right back at you, sir. But yeah, Marcus, if we do, we'll definitely let you know to buy a point. Michael, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Never as KC says, hardest working man in the business. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jeff, good morning to you as well. Karen C says, my 17-year-old son handicapped the Rams game. He said, sell our tickets. The Rams going to lose by at least 4 touchdowns. That is awesome. Devin, good morning. Glad to have you with us. We're going to throw Karen C's son into the Handicapper of the Year award there for being able to be better than the self-titled Sharps, who obviously couldn't pick their nose if you stuck their finger in it. Tell him very nice call, Karen, on the Rams losing by 4 touchdowns. Michael, I took care of what we talked about yesterday. Actually, I just did it right now. I forgot late last night. Never as Casey, you got snow in Albuquerque. Uh-oh. Yes, Chuck, I definitely would. I definitely would. Very welcome, Michael. But yeah, Chuck, I definitely would advertise putting a little more on it. We should all come up with our own sharp nicknames. We got Mikey Moneybags. It's football, Alex. I'm not saying if it's college or if it's pro, but I'm breaking down every game for you guys. All right, back to the Bills and Cowboys because we need to get rolling. We keep getting behind. Fast Freddy Ducks won a big one, but it put the game over the total, which was needed. Because we had the over in that game. All right, guys, taking a look at the line on this game. Opened up Dallas laying 7. The line is now down to 6.5. Tony, we just talked about that game, and to me, it's a complete hard stay away. I leaned towards the over because we got it here at 37. But I think if it goes over, if it was to go over, it goes over by a point or two, like literally. But watch, with my luck, there'll be 60-something points. But to me, it's a stay away. It's a stay away for me today. Dallas now down to laying 6.5. Matter of fact, the D Casino just dropped it from 7 to 6.5 literally just a minute ago. Total opened up at 45. It's up to 47. The Westgate's got it at 47.5. They're the first ones to click it to 47.5, but it's been there a little while. Again, disclaimer, I don't give a rat's ass where the public is betting. I don't factor it in. Same thing with the sharps. I don't factor it into anything that I'm doing. It doesn't even have a part in the equation. The only money that matters where it's going is the fat stack that's in my pocket, where I put it. All right, where I put it, gonna be honest, that's the only thing that matters when it's all said and done. So, but for percentages, for the people that do like the percentages, let's see, fairly even 50-50 almost on the side. Buffalo getting 55% of the action at +7. Dallas at 45. Oh, wait, there's still a couple books at 7 that I'm still seeing. Couple books at 7, but 45% of the handle coming in on the Cowboys, laying the juice. Total 50-50 action as well. 51% on the over, 49% on the under. Moving into the game, you'll find out Buffalo 4-0-1 against the spread. On the road when starting old quarterback Allen. Dallas 1-13-1 against the spread at home on less than 6 days rest. Do you hear that stat, guys? The Cowboys are 1-13-1 against the spread when playing on less than 6 days rest. Buffalo 9-1 on the under on the road with old quarterback Allen. All those stats with Allen. All right, these two teams haven't faced off in a long time. 4 years, almost 4 years to be specific. 3 years and a month. 3 years, 3 years and 30 days, actually, to be specific. So anybody who throws out a stat at you telling you to bet one of these teams, because home teams are 4-1 straight up and 4-0-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. If somebody tells you that shit, all right, just turn off your TV. Switch YouTube channels. All right? If somebody tells you that bullshit, that nonsense, they're taking games from 2015, 2011, 2007, and 1996 into the equation. I promise you, Dak Prescott, Allen, the whole works, wasn't in the league in 1996, let alone 2003 or 2007. All right? There might be a couple players on that team that were on the team in 2011. Maybe. So throw that shit right out the window. Because it's going to happen. Somebody on TV or on ESPN or the NFL Network or CBS Sports or somebody else's YouTube channel or on Twitter is going to get on there and give you that stat. So, no, Tom, he's not playing for his job. He's not playing for his job. Garrett's job is safe. Because you all know who's coaching that team, and it's Jerry Jones. Garrett's just a puppet. I saw an odds thing that Urban Meyer was 3-1 to become the new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. He's not going there because he'll have to listen to Jerry Jones and what Jerry Jones wants to do and who he wants to play. All right, back to the game at hand. Buffalo averaging just 3 touchdowns a game, 21 points a game, 139 rushing yards, averaging 4.7 yards per carry, 214 yards in the air at 6.6 yards per passing attempt. Yeah, Alex, actually every big game is already posted. My game of the week is posted for today. Game of the company's college football game of the year is posted. Guaranteed Saturday is posted, and our big NFL game on Sunday is already posted. You get them all today. Bet them all today. All right, guys. Bills will be going up against a Cowboys defense that's actually been stingy, holding teams just 19.1 points per game, limiting teams to 105 rush yards a game, as well as 214 passing yards. They're -2 on turnovers, which is not a big differential. Dallas, on the other hand, on offense, Dak Prescott, high flying when they're able to, when they don't get shut down by a quality team, averaging 26.8 points per game, averaging 130 rushing yards a game, 303 in the air. They'll be going up against a Bills defense that has been stingy on the point category, holding teams to just 15.7 points per game, 104 rushing yards, as well as giving up just 184 passing yards a game, and they're even Steven on turnovers. Game of the year, it's just a one-off game, LT, $50. One-off for our big play. That's it. That's all there is to it. All right. Again, the side of this one, we actually have a play on the side of this game. It's actually a personal play of mine. So if you're on my personal plays, it'll actually be texted out to everybody. As soon as I get off the live feed here in about 30 minutes, I'll start texting out my personal plays to everybody. On the schedule today, I've got college basketball, as well as the NFL on my personal plays. Premium plays have NFL, college football, and college basketball. So it's definitely going to be a very, very, very busy day as far as money making goes. We've got the game of the week today, premium plays, my personal plays, Black Friday sales going on that are just absolutely insane. And I'm actually surprised old Tony Ricciuti hasn't taken advantage of a big Black Friday sale. They're absolutely out of this world. Where are you, Peaches? Go grab yourself a Black Friday deal because they're absolutely insane. I know you love to save money. They're so good you don't even have to negotiate. Yeah, Tom, he definitely won't. He won't mind cutting the puppet's head off to save face, but it'd be hard for him to get a big name coach knowing that he's got to relinquish control of the coaching duties to the actual coach. Michael, you got them all locked in, good on all Big Four. Absolutely, man. It's going to be a great weekend. Alex, the guaranteed Saturday for a year deal is absolutely, it's believe it or not, I didn't expect it to be as big of a seller as it is, and it's one of our biggest sellers, the combo package, the one where you get the game of the week and guaranteed Saturday. You can get a year of just guaranteed Saturday plays for $1,999, or you can get the same thing for my game of the weeks, a year at $999, or you can get they have a combo package, and I didn't expect people to, but I mean now I see it. I mean we have so many people that want to buy that just buy just the big games, and as soon as we release this one where you get a year of guaranteed Saturday and a year of my game of the weeks for $14.99, they started selling like hotcakes. So that one actually surprised me. But I mean, I see it. I see the value in it big time. Elias, good morning. Raymond Bracken says, Jameis Winston or Drew Brees today on my fantasy team. Who should I start? I'm no fantasy expert, but I'd probably take Drew Brees. But yeah, Alex, you can't go wrong. Either one of those packages, and it doesn't matter what package. None of the, I mean, there's not a wrong Black Friday package. All right, so I want to see if I can, I know how to do it. I wanted to show off old Benny's wager, so here you guys go. This is yesterday. He bought down North Carolina 2 points, lucky dog. He was getting them at 10, bought them down to -8. Probably the only one that won on our free play yesterday because we sure as hell didn't. But the best part is in the lower right-hand corner. Boom. Cappers Nation, baby. Cappers Nation. All right. Showed it off. I just thought that was cool. All right. Don't forget when you tweet, don't forget to add a hashtag #CapNation. And we will show off your tweets on the show. I'll show you guys how it works just like this. Oop. Somehow, some way, we're going to get this done. All right, so just like this. Look at that. We were live, live on YouTube, breaking down all the NFL action. All you got to do is tweet us, hashtag #CapNation if you're on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you can follow me at #CapNation Kyle or the company at CappersDirectLV. Michael, good morning, Kyle, and y'all. Happy freaking Turkey Day. Let's cook the books and get fat today. I love it. Marcus, yeah. 1 year of the Guaranteed Saturday covers all sports. My personal plays cover all sports. Mike Smith is just your screen name. I see ya. I see your order right there. If you're the last one that just bought right now, I see you. Don't worry. Break the bank. I see you. I see you break the bank. Alex, great suggestion. Alex says, guys, hit the thumbs up button if you appreciate all the hard work. Do us a favor, hit that big thumbs up button. We certainly appreciate it when you guys do. If you're new to the channel, do us a big favor. Hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys are new. All right, that way you guys get notified each and every single time we drop a video. It doesn't matter if we go live like we're doing right now or a pre-recorded video, you'll be notified. We'll have a daily free play video out later tonight. We'll also have, what was I going to say? We'll also have, live tomorrow again. We'll also be live again tomorrow. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. And I'll be live from the business center at the campground. We're going camping for Thanksgiving. But they're letting me use the business center first thing in the morning. Andre, let me check for you, bud. Never as Casey, thanks for jumping on board for my game of the week. D-Rob, no, I do not see it. Did not go through. Nothing went through on our side. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, it didn't. It says pending, so that means it didn't go through. Nope, I see where you attempted it, but it did not go through. Chris Wilkie, thank you for jumping on board. Game of the week. Greg as well. No, it's already there, bud. Mike Smith. Game of the week is already there. And let me look on your account. You have access to premium plays, right? So you'll need to turn your phone sideways. Scroll down right below your username. You'll see a small little box with 4 little windows in it. Click on that box. Click on that box and then scroll down, and then you'll see the option to go back and forth from your premium plays to the game of the week. Rookie MVP, what's going on? All right, so back to the Bills and Cowboys game. I have a play on the side of this game. So as far as the total goes, this is another one, to me, that could be a game that goes either direction as far as the total goes. Obviously, Bills, not a high-scoring team, but they have been able to put up some numbers. They put up 37 against Denver. Against Miami. They put up 20 against Denver last week. They put up 24 against the Redskins. They put up 31 again against the Dolphins. They put up 28 against the Giants, against all shitty caliber teams. When they play a fairly decent team, they put up 13 against the Eagles, just 16 against the Browns, and 20 against the Broncos. As far as Dallas goes, we all know they had a tough time against New England, only putting up 9 points. Definitely going to be looking to make a statement here and definitely put up some points. So I lean on this one. I lean towards the over in this one for that aspect. But so... All right. Nick, they're all $50 this week. They're all on sale. D-Rob, you're all good to go, brother. I see it just went through. Nick, you need to be signed up by 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's one of the football games. It's either college or pro after 4:30 Eastern time, so it's not the first game. They did fast, Freddie. They did last Sunday. They did lose a free play for us. All right, next game. Time to touch the last NFL game. Saints, Falcons. Revenge game for the Saints. Or is it another? We put you in the ground game for old Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Saints 9-2 straight up, 7-4 against the spread, 6-5 on the over, going up against the Falcons 3-8 straight up, 3-7-1 against the spread, 4-7 on the over. Winning 2 of their last 3 games, they are coming off a loss against Tampa Bay, getting the beat down, losing 35-22. Before that, they had wins over Carolina, winning 29-3. And 26-9 over the Saints just a couple weeks ago. Saints coming off 2 straight victories after they suffered their loss to the Falcons. They had a win over Tampa Bay, beating them 34-17, as well as Carolina beating them 34-31. All right, you're going to find out under the total of 7-3 in the last 10 games between these two teams. It did go under just a couple weeks ago when the Falcons beat them 26-9. You'll also find Atlanta 7-0 on the under when they're at home before playing the 49ers. Mr. Brackens, thank you, sir, for jumping on board the game of the week. Going to be a great time. Going to be a nice big money-making day. Saints 7-0 against the spread before playing San Francisco as well. Saints in the under or Saints in the over? Atlanta 2-8 against the spread their last 10 games. When old Ryan's back in the starting lineup. Last year, when these two teams faced off twice, we are going to skip this year because they already played and we already went over that. Saints won the both meetings, 31-17, as well as 43-37 on the road in Atlanta the last time they played there. John Brandon Bowie, thank you, sir. Thank you for jumping on board my game of the week, as well as thank you for your service to this country and your continued service to this country if you're watching, sir. Fast Freddy dropping it in. Julio Jones is questionable today. Absolutely. More than likely, he'll suit up from what I was told. Greg, good morning. And guys, if you're on my personal plays, I have not sent them out yet. I'm going to be sending them out. I'll start. It's going to take me some time today. There was a lot of signups that jumped on board one of my packages for March Madness, so there's quite a few more people to text today. But I'm going to get it in as soon as the live show is done. I'll start sending out the plays, so it's going to take me a little while. Mr. Bowie, again, thank you. I see you just jumped on board the game of the year as well, college football game of the year tomorrow. So you've got both game of the week and game of the year so far. I see we just froze the camera. My ugly mug froze. Really that ugly? I am. Breaking the camera. I have to grow a bigger beard to hide my face. All right, guys. Saints averaging 24.7 points per game, 108 rushing yards a game, 260 in the air with Drew Brees, as well as a combination of old Bridgewater doing the choppa. Honestly, I wish Bridgewater was playing. He just seems to be more electrifying. He's just fun to watch. Saints will be going up against a Falcons defense who's gotten torched all year long, with the exception of a couple key games recently. They've given up 27 points a game, 110 rush yards a game, as well as 266 in the air. And the Falcons are -8 on turnovers. -8 on turnovers. Huge disadvantage. All right. But they have corrected that the last couple games. But old Matty Ryan still throwing picks. All right. Falcons averaging just 22 points a game on offense, 73 rushing yards at 3.5 yards per carry, 299 in the air at 7.1 yards per passing attempt. Be going up against the Saints defense that gives up just under 21 points a game at 20.9 points a game. They give up 89 rushing yards. Not give up. They're actually holding teams to 89 rushing yards a game, as well as 233 in the air, and they're +8 on turnovers. So advantage Saints on turnovers. However, we saw how that happened 3 weeks ago, right? Marcus, I will probably do the 1 month personal plays today too. Does that end at 4:30 p.m.? No, the month of my personal plays, you could sign up at any time during the March Madness sale for that. But if you want to get on my personal plays, they'll all be over by then. Matter of fact, my first personal play does not start until well, they'll almost be done by then. My first personal play starts at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Like, I don't have any early games. My first play doesn't start until 4 p.m. Eastern time. All my games are later in the day. All my games are later in the day. So you have plenty of time to get on board the package that it is for a month of my personal plays, $500, which is a smoking deal. It's normally $1,500. Or if you buy 2 months, you get a third month free. So that's a pretty smoking deal too that they're running. All right, guys, line on this one, like we said. Actually, we didn't say. Saints opened up 5.5-point favorite. They're up to 6.5 now. I have a feeling it's probably going to hit 7. So if you're going to be a Saints backer, you're better off betting it sooner rather than later, or you will be laying 7. Wouldn't surprise me to see this one go to 7.5. Would not surprise me one bit to see this one go to 7.5, if not 8, with some line movement, with a lot of money pouring in on the Saints. Would not be surprised. So remember, guys, the name of the game is beating the closing line. And even if you don't beat the closing line, as long as you're beating the books, that's what matters. All right, total on the game opened up at 48. It's still sitting at 48 in a couple spots, but the Westgate, MGM, BetMGM Online, William Hill, all have it at 48.5. And I would not be surprised to see the total on this one go to 49 as well. So we have plays on both sides and total on this one. So if you want to know, you need to jump on board Premium or my personal plays for the opinion on this one. He's questionable, Thomas. Questionable game time decision, but I was told he would be suiting up and more than likely playing, hint, playing, but AKA game time decision. So just never know. Just never know at the current moment. So, but I'm sure he'll play today. No, Alex, it's not, because you're getting a discount. If you want the guarantee, you can pay $150 a week, and then you can pay $7,500 for the year. Kong, I checked the score. And I was happy for you. I saw that last night right before I went to bed. I said, let me see what the St. Louis game did. And I was like, oh, good. And no, I did. I saw the rebounds. They definitely owned the glass. Alex, all that's negated when you're getting such a huge discount. You're getting over a $6,500 discount to get guaranteed Saturday plays for a year. And as much as we win them, it's a rather huge discount. Thomas in New York at the in-laws, 30 minutes from a real sports book, no jailhouse lines. I love it. I hope you get to enjoy the sports books, because there's nothing better than being able to walk in and legally bet and have a good time and get cash when you're done, and not wait in the jailhouse lines or in the corner market, back in the liquor store. All right, where'd my live chat go? All right, we're going to move over to college football because we're running out of time, folks. We're running out of time, so we're going to make this one quick and sweet. We're going to make this one quick and sweet for you guys that way, because I want to do at least the Michigan, North Carolina breakdown for you guys, and I'm still not even sure if there's a line out on that game yet. There wasn't when we went live. Oh, yeah, they just put out a line. Okay, North Carolina laying 3.5. We were close. We said 2. They're laying 3.5. All right, Mississippi State. Ole Miss got Mississippi State today, folks. All right, guys. Ole Miss 4-7 straight up. 7-4 against the spread. 5-6 on the overs. All right, their season is done. This is essentially Ole Miss's bowl game. All right, guys, this is Ole Miss's bowl game. They can play spoiler for Mississippi State, who needs a win today to become bowl eligible. Mississippi State wants to go to a bowl game. They got to win today. They're 5-6 straight up, 4-7 against the spread, 6-5 on the over. Now, we do have a free play out on this one, all right? But if you want to know what that free play is, you need to go watch our daily free play video. So when you're done here, just click on our logo down below. It takes you right to our YouTube channel. Then you can go watch our daily free play video, and you'll get a free play on this game as well. All right, guys, Mississippi State 19-3 against the spread. Their last 22 games at home versus an opponent on more than 6 days rest. You give a rested Mississippi State team, and they're 19-3 when playing at home. All right, now Ole Miss just 3-12 against the spread on the road when playing against a team with a losing record. All right, guys, and Mississippi State 10-0 on the under when playing on less than 6 days rest. Now, these two teams did face off last year. Mississippi State traveled to Ole Miss. They were not playing at Davis Wade Stadium like they are today. They traveled, they went, they did, and they accomplished. They were a 12.5-point road favorite. They were laying a total of 61 over and under. The game went under by a country mile, and Ole Mississippi State smashed Ole Miss 35-3. They embarrassed them. They embarrassed them last November. Nice little revenge game for Ole Miss today. This is their bowl game, essentially, and they can bowl bust Mississippi State. All right? Other than Mississippi State's bowl game future on the line, that's all that's at stake here. All right, Ole Miss averaging just 27.2 points per game. Matter of fact, before we do that, let's talk about the line. Ole Miss opened up as a 1-point favorite. It's quickly been bet the opposite direction. Mississippi State laying 2.5. Total at opened up at 58. It's still sitting at 58. Total actually hasn't budged a single inch. Money line on this game, minus $1.35, favoring Mississippi State. Ole Miss averaging 27.2 points per game, 261 on the ground, 189 in the air. They'll be going up against a Mississippi State defense that gives up a little over 4 touchdowns a game at 28.8 points per game, 150 rushing yards, as well as 241 in the air, giving up 8.4 yards per passing attempt, and they're +1 on turnovers. They'll be when they have the ball. When Mississippi State has the ball, they're averaging 28.2 points a game. They average 228 rushing yards a game at 182 in the air. They run nearly 50% more rush plays than they do passing plays. They average 41 rushing plays to 25 passing plays a game. They'll be going up against an Ole Miss defense that gives up 132 yards rushing as well as 294 in the air. Ole Miss is +3 on the turnover, so both in the plus category. So you take that out of your equation when factoring in this game. As far as a side on this game or a lean, I actually have an official free play on this game. It is in our daily free play video. If you want it, you need to go watch that video when we're done here. Not yet. When we're done. Then you guys can get on this game for free, all right? As far as the total on this one, I think it has the definite capability to do the exact opposite of the one stat that I read where Mississippi State is 10-0 on the under on less than 6 days rest. I think this one has the making of going back and forth quite a bit for much of the game all the way into the last possession. And I think this one could be decided by that last possession. And based on turnovers or based on everything else, I think we'll probably see quite a few points in this game. Will it go over 58? My opinion is yes. So I do lean towards the over on this one. Roblox for Day says the Ole Miss quarterback is going to torch Mississippi State today. Mississippi State gives up a decent amount of yards in the air, but so does Ole Miss. Both are over 240. 240 for Mississippi State, 294 for Ole Miss. So we'll find out. Will, I am just jumping on board for the game of the year for tomorrow. Fantastic, sir. You're going to love it. It's going to put a bunch of money in your pocket. Frank Zizzy, sir, thank you for jumping on board game of the year as well. You guys are going to like that as well. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a great time William, I know you're new to us. Matthew, Terrence, Chuck, Nasaya, you guys are all new to our website and all that, so welcome, big welcome. And first of all, everybody, I'm gonna we're gonna move to college basketball. That way we can break down the Michigan and North Carolina game for you guys. But if you guys are new to the channel, first of all, hit that subscribe button below. All right, subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. All right, hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified each and every single time we drop a video. It doesn't matter if it's live like this or pre-recorded like our daily free play video. You will be notified, so hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell next to it to get the instant notifications. And then when it's all said and done, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning content 7 days a week, do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work we certainly do. And when you go watch our daily free play video to get a free play on that Mississippi State game, do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up over there as well and drop us a comment there. Ryan, to answer your question, yes, we're live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, same time, same place. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 days a week. We've got money to be made, and we've got live shows for you guys. Now, I may have to rent a voice or something because my voice is starting to get scratchy. My throat is getting sore. What did we do? We did 4 straight 3-hour live shows this week, Saturday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Actually, 5 because of Saturday. So, been great live shows this week. All right, let's move into college basketball. I got our system up and running, moving into the odds on this game. We're going to take a look at the Michigan-North Carolina game, guys. It's game 769, 770. Michigan catching 3.5. Yes. Yes, that's why I said he would probably struggle in the air. He'll be able to run the ball. But remember, all Mississippi State's rushing defense has been fairly decent, holding teams to just 150 rushing yards a game. All right, North Carolina laying 3.5, shooting absolutely horrible, horrendous, disgusting yesterday. Not even a chance. They should have lost the game. They should be in the loser's bracket. They shouldn't even be playing today after the way they played yesterday and burned us, winning by 9, laying 9.5. I think they went 29 of 71 from the field yesterday. What a pathetic number. Total opened up at 146. It's down to 145.5. Guys, Tar Heels, they're 5-0. All right, they're 5-0. They escaped with a win over Alabama yesterday. They shot absolutely disgusting yesterday when you take a look at it. Oh, let's see. Take a look at North Carolina. Garrison Brooks, what did he do? Now he got 20 points. 7 of 13. Shooting. Leaky Black. 3 of 8. Cole Anthony, maybe the freshman, and I get it. I get it. Roy Williams has given the kid playing time, hoping that he gets some confidence and starts knocking down his shot. But maybe it's time. But then again, Leaky Black didn't do any better than Cole Anthony yesterday. Well, I guess he went 3 of 8. I guess that's better than 3 of 10. All right? I guess that's better than 3 of 10. Cole Anthony, the freshman, went 3 for 10 yesterday. Phil Torres, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, D-Rob, Garrison Brooks was definitely the player of the game yesterday, and he still shot 7 of 13. Made 6 of 8 free throw attempts. Cole Anthony, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Brandon Robinson, he hit 50% of all his three-point plays. Not bad. Went 3 of 6 from out deep. 1 of 5 from inside the line. Armando Bacot, least he went 5 of 7. Yeah, we needed Brooks to make one of those free throws at the end. I know. Cole Anthony ended up with 4 fouls. Same thing with Brandon Robinson. Just horrible, horrible, horrible shooting overall. Just pathetic. 24 of 57. 5 of 14 from out deep. 13 of 21 free throw shooting. Unfortunately, when they take out Cole Anthony, they put in sophomore Leaky Black. Well, he didn't shoot much better anyway, so North Carolina stuck with Cole Anthony, and they better hope this kid starts putting some balls in the bucket. Now, let's take a look at Michigan. 5-0. Escaped Iowa State. Michigan doing what Michigan does. Opened up, had a nice big lead, does not play 40 minutes, and lets Iowa State catch right back up. Michigan is definitely known to go on long droughts. Definitely known not to play 40 minutes. As Matthew said, they're going to have to play every single minute of that 40 minutes if they want to cover today. If Michigan wants to have a chance, Michigan can beat North Carolina. All right, you heard it here first. A 3.5-point dog can beat North Carolina. I think North Carolina has a better defensive program and offensive program overall. I think they have more skilled players. However, and I actually think they have a better coach. However, North Carolina can't win if they shoot like they did yesterday. They just needed to shoot just a little bit better. And if they shoot like they did yesterday, Michigan can win and beat North Carolina. Now, if Michigan doesn't play 40 minutes and North Carolina starts shooting the ball, look out. Look out. They should definitely be able to get by Michigan if they can shoot the ball like they did yesterday. Or not like they did yesterday, excuse me. Overall, Michigan hitting 61.3% from the field, 47.1% for North Carolina. I think we saw 43% out of them yesterday. They're hitting 40.5% from out deep. North Carolina, fairly decent, holding teams at 29% from out deep. But North Carolina knocking down only 33.3% of all their 3 balls. They struggled yesterday really, really, really bad from out deep. They went 5 of 13. They hit 35. Well, I mean, I guess 5 of 14. It's a respectable number, but it definitely could have been much higher. Oh, no doubt about it, Andre. We're going to see some big things out of Robinson. Going to see some big things out of Robinson. But, like you said, just getting his feet wet. And you give him another half a dozen games and look out. All those 2-point plays, North Carolina knocking down just 45.9%. Believe it or not, almost 3% under the Division I average. Michigan hitting at 61.7%. That's why they're number 2 in the country hitting from the field in that category. Free throws, Michigan has the edge on free throws, knocking down 70.7%. North Carolina hitting 62.1% in the very, 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 very bottom of this category. And a lot of that has to do with just horrible free throw shooting by some of the very young North Carolina players specifically. I won't point any fingers at old Cole Anthony either. So, Armando Bacot, obviously he's not a young one. So, actually, he's a freshman. So, a little nerves there, some big game situations, but they'll pick it up as the season goes by. No doubt about it, North Carolina's free throw shooting and shooting percentages will all go up as time progresses because they're not going to be a bad shooting team. I promise you that much. As far as how these two teams play, the 2-foul participation, Michigan will play in at 6.6% of the time, not a number to factor. 21.1% for North Carolina. A tad bit, a little bit of risk that he'll put out there for Garrison Brooks, Cole Anthony, Leaky Black. Hopefully they don't get in any foul trouble. As far as this one goes, We don't have a play on this one. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know North Carolina, I want to say that they don't have another game of poor shooting. Back to back when they played Elon. They still, where was it at? They had a much better shooting time against Elon. Obviously, Elon's not in the caliber of Michigan. They were a disaster from three-point range. Their out deep game has been horrible. They need to get low and get on the glass and do some dirty work down low, in my personal opinion. But until they actually get the three ball going, just the last two games combined against Elon, they went 3 of 19 from out deep, and then yesterday they went, where was it, 5 of 14. So do the math. What are they? 8 of 33, 8 for 33 out deep. Until they start getting that number up and start doing that, I think they're going to have to not give Michigan too many offensive or defensive rebounds, that's for sure. James H., did you give out a play on the Egg Bowl? It's in the daily free play video. So, yeah, I definitely lean North Carolina, lay in the 3.5. Total sitting over 145.5. So I definitely lean North Carolina. I think they get their shooting back today. I think Cole Anthony has a better game. The more experience that we're going to see from the North Carolina players, Armando Bacot, Cole Anthony, Leaky Black, they'll start catching pace with Garrison Brooks and giving old Garrison Brooks a run for his money for MVP of the game. So Brooks played 36 minutes yesterday, put up 20 points. Anthony played 32. He had 4 fouls. Only had 13 points. I look for him to ball out. He'll probably hit over 20 today. So I do lean towards North Carolina laying the 3.5 on this one. And I'll probably have a small wager on it. Not by much, though. Not much. So that's that. Guys, don't forget my game of the week. You need to be signed up by 4:30 Eastern time. All right, you need to be signed up by 4:30 Eastern time for my game of the week. Game of the year is Friday. The company's college football game of the year is Friday. My game of the week is today. It is football. It's one of the games after 4:30 Eastern time. It's $50 guaranteed a winner. You'll get the next one absolutely free. There's a direct link to it. Some crazy Black Friday sales going on. If you guys have never thought about getting on board, now might be the time. You guys can still pick up 3 days of premium plays for $99. 3 days of my personal plays, $99. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a big money-making time, guys, all right? So get on board. Let's make a boatload of money. If you're on my personal plays, I'll be texting them out. You'll be getting a text in the next 30 to 45 minutes of my personal plays when they go out, and it's going to be a great time. That's all the time that I have for today, guys. I do apologize. My motorhome is actually outside. The generator's running. The heater's on. My Jeep is on the trailer behind it. We're locked. We're loaded. The missus texted me that they're just here and they're inside locked in and ready to roll. So we're going to start headed up to the mountains, spend Thanksgiving in the snow, make some snow angels, and do all that good stuff. And let's make some money. Lenny says, Kyle's going to buy your 3-day premium again. Is your game of the week beyond there? No, game of the week, my personal play, game of the week is not included in any other package. The only way to get it is to purchase it. Tom, 5-minute breakdown from Maryland Temple. You want the quick 30-second version? I like Maryland. Laying the 9. Oh, Fast Freddy, free play. Free play. You guys caught me. Free play. Free play. All right, all right, all right. Look at that. I almost signed off. I almost signed off. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let me double check the line, make sure nothing's changed. It's actually a tad bit better. I actually kind of like it. I mean, I liked it anyways. All right. Get you guys on a free play. Fast Freddy almost hit a fadeaway shot. I almost did. Nobody questioned me but you. Nobody questioned me but you. I love it. It's going to be the game of the week. Nope. College basketball. Later on tonight. Later on tonight for all my action junkies that need a game later on tonight. Free premium play. Pepperdine, Arizona. Arizona laying 14.5. We actually put out the game. We put it out early. It was actually 15 when it opened. It's actually down to 14.5. So have a good time. Ryan, how many beers am I going to crush? Well, I'm going to be driving a motorhome with a 22-foot car trailer and a 6,200-pound Jeep behind it. I wish you luck, James. I don't have $1 on the Maryland game, so I wish everybody luck. But I lean towards Maryland. But I wish you luck. Thomas, you might not leave the sports book. You got to leave sooner or later. You got to leave with the money. Make sure you leave with the money. Mr. Butler, happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget, we will be live again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Timothy, maybe just a 6-pack. I got a lot of tequila and Crown Royal in the motorhome. We got some Crown to keep us warm in the snow. Absolutely. We will chat with you guys live tomorrow, and it's going to be a good time. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't do anything stupid. And let's make some money today. Remember, game of the week. Got to be signed up by 4:30 Eastern time. Black Friday sales going on. You pick up 3 days of premium plays, $99. 3 days of my personal plays, $99. As well as all the good stuff. All those huge sales. Fantastic, Don Feaster. Keep up the great work. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you guys all live tomorrow morning. Dark and